What is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts, and we're back with the final post-game live stream of the year. Whew, man, thank the NFL gods it's the last one. This was a painful season to endure, I'm not gonna lie. But first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for still watching my videos, for still tweeting at me, for still supporting me every step of the way and supporting the Texans, It's been a year. A hell of a year. One of the worst years in Texans franchise history imaginable, right? I don't think anyone could have predicted it went this horribly, and these many games went as horribly as they did. I don't think it's even possible to predict, man. But we stuck through it. We got through the worst possible part, We've hit rock bottom, and it's really only up from here. It's sad. It's real sad that we had to sacrifice this season just to completely get rid of Bill O'Brien, Joe Easterby, Mike Devlin. Like, hopefully all those guys are just completely gone. They cannot step another foot into the building. But you know what? Soon enough, we can put all this behind us. This game is really the mark. Everything is in the past. We can move forward into the new era of Texans football because it's over, ladies and gentlemen. It is over. Thank
He incurred an injury dealing with weights in the weight room, so he's stitched up in the left hand doing all this.
Oh, it's over, ladies and gentlemen.
So, pop the champagne if you're watching and have been drinking. I don't blame you. It's kind of the only way to get through the games this year, definitely. So keep drinking, keep going, man. I mean, because you deserve it. You deserve it for going through the season, man. I wish I had a bottle to pop right now. But damn, this is gonna be a bit shorter of a stream than usual. I'm not gonna go the usual hour or two sometimes. But the one thing I did really want to talk about is, what are you guys most excited for going into the offseason? The GM, head coach, draft, free agency trades, cutting our guys. What is it? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Frank, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming through for the stream, my guy. Oh, you know it. Matthew. Oh, you know it. EB to Houston, that's what you excited about? I feel you, brother. Oof. Hopefully 99 stays. Man, I don't want to lose him, man. We've gone through so much already. We can't be losing JJ too, right? Head coach, new regime, GM, cutting guys, cutting everything. Gonzo says the head coach. Absolutely. Frank wants the head coach. All my guys want the head coach. Defensive rebuild. Absolutely. We saw that this team has just so many issues this season. So many issues. Starting from the top, I still don't think Cal McNair is a good owner, but what can we do about that? Not a whole lot. Joe Easterby got to go. Bill O'Brien gone? Great. Get racked the hell out of here too. He showed he can't be a head coach whatsoever. Literally everyone's got to go. What else? Cutting. Happy Bill O'Brien hiring anniversary day? Is that today? I mean, we got to get the next one right then. If we got that one so horribly. Jesus, that 67th pick. Hey, my guy is a fellow draft lover like me. So he appreciates that 67th overall pick. Would have loved to have the third. Would have loved to have the, 35th as well. Fucking hell. Cutting Whitney. I hear you, Jonah. I need therapy. Hey, don't worry. Therapist thoughts in the building. Don't worry, I got y'all. Come rant. Come leave your feelings here, and I got you. What the fuck, man? Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to talk about the game? I figured y'all didn't even really want to talk about the game. But I mean, I can rant about the game and how horribly it went and every reason why we lost if y'all want. Just embarrassing, just sad. My guy came in. What's up? Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that's the perfect way to put it, man. Just embarrassing. I mean, it's hard. It's literally hard in the NFL to lose as many one-score games as we have this season. It's genuinely hard. Like, you have to be horrible. You have to be sad and embarrassing to lose as many one-game scores as we have. And oh my God. But, you know, looking at the positives of this game, I guess, like DeShaun, he hit the franchise record passing yards leader. He hit the leading thing for the NFL as well. So that's something to be happy about, I guess. It's crazy that he's able to do it despite all the horrible circumstances around him. What's up, Christopher? What's up? It's crazy that he's able to do that, right? And so if people ever try and argue that DeShaun's passing yards are during garbage time, during the fourth, they're all in the fourth quarter, they're all when he's losing by 20 points. Just show them the schedule. Just show them how many games are one-score games and are close games where DeShaun is doing everything he can to just do his job and win the damn football game. So I don't want to hear anyone ever complain and bitch and say that DeShaun's stats are in garbage time. Don't want to hear it. That argument, if you hear that argument, you know they're idiots. You know they don't watch games. So holy shit, man. Holy shit. Our defense is the problem. We got a lot of problems. Our defense is definitely number one, though. Definitely number one. Joe Tato, Jared Patterson, number one. Stan, I see you. I see you. Oh, man. Oh, man. I want to keep Cooks, but for a lesser salary. Yeah, another positive from the game, Brandon Cooks, man. He's he said, fuck you. Y'all ain't trading me. But he backed it up. That's the best thing you can possibly do is back up your talk. He proved that, you know, he deserves a spot on this team. I think he brings a really good deep threat ability for DeShaun Watson, and he's not the elite burner that he used to be with the Rams and the Pats. But on these deep crossing routes, how we've been using him this year, perfect. He's gonna burn guys, even if it's double coverage. And so I think with Brandon Cooks, you said it perfectly, Tony. Keep him, but, you know, restructure his deal. He's got no guaranteed money from the Texans currently, so give him some guaranteed money, lower his average salary per year, and, you know, it's kind of a win-win situation there. O-line is trash. Yes, it is. Where'd you say that, Frank? Yes, it absolutely is. Diego's on the Dabo train with me. Hey, but we got a new member, Tommy Gove. Butchered that. My bad. I'm horrible with names if you don't already know. But thank you, brother. Thank you for joining the Texans Thoughts team. If you guys also want to join the team, hit the join button. It should be right beside the subscribe button. $3.99 a month membership, and you'll get exclusive to a bunch of exclusive content. Sorry. All right. What else we got? We have to keep Will Fuller. Absolutely, brother. DeShaun Watson ain't gonna let Will Fuller go. Don't you worry. Who we picking 67th? Hey, it's officially draft season for all my draft lovers out there. It's officially draft season. My favorite for the pick is currently Marvin Wilson, defensive tackle out of FSU. He was once projected as a first rounder and even a top 10 pick, but he had some injuries in 2020 and not the best year as his 2018 and 2019 tape showed. But what he is he's a run stuffing nose tackle. And, you know, it's not a sexy position, but we've seen all damn year that if we can't defend the run, it makes our job on defense so much harder. And when you're in a division with Derrick Henry and Jonathan Taylor, you have to gear up in the trenches. You have to go get you those big body nose tackles to eat space, to eat double teams, and to help you in the run game. Because at the end of the day, you have to play to what your division is trying to do, right? To their strengths. You have to at least stop that. Because we saw this year that, like, if we won our division games, oh my God, man, we'd be damn near we'd be fighting for the playoff race. And they were all one-score games, except for the Jags games. Everything, all the Titans and the Colts ones, all one-score games. So we need to start beating those teams. We need to kind of counteract what they do great, right? So I want Marvin Wilson's my guy. Dodds and Eberflus. All right. Put in the chat, who are your guys? I think that's what y'all are already doing, but your number one GM and your number one head coach candidate. I want to hear from you. I want to see what the consensus is, because if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. But I've made videos on Eric Bieniemy, Robert Saleh, Joe Brady, Brian Daboll, and I will be making a Matt Eberflus video coming soon. Definitely. But let me know. I've given y'all a lot of information. I've given y'all my opinions, and what do y'all want? Dodds and EB. EB definitely seems to be the consensus, but there are the Salah guys out there for sure. I think it's definitely EB, Salah, and Dabble in some sort of top 3. That seems what it's like. Why didn't you just pay DJ Reader? It's what we've been screaming. It's what we've been screaming all year long, but Bill O'Brien's trying to get cute, trying to get fancy, and trying to pay Whitney Merciless for being MIA, for being missing in action. Yeah, no thanks. Dabble and Dobbs. Wait, Dobbs? Dodds. There's a fair amount of Dabble guys. Okay, I swayed some guys. Random thought. 4-3 or 3-4. We got to see how they fill out the rest of the roster. The guys that, are pillars of this defense, guys like that are likely going to stay. Zach Cunningham, Justin Reed. Who else? Charles Omenihu probably. Ross Blacklock. They can play 3-4 or 4-3. So we got to fill out the rest of the roster, and then we'll see. Off topic. Don't worry, brother. You a Texans Thoughts team member. So even if it's off topic, I'm gonna answer you. Top 5 quarterbacks in the league. DeShaun Watson, number 1. I don't want to hear nothing else. DeShaun Watson, number 1. Hands down. DeShaun Watson, number 1. He proved this season, man. It doesn't matter what is around him. He will ball out. He will have an MVP level season. DeShaun Watson, number 1. I think Aaron Rodgers, number 2. Russell Wilson, number 3. Yeah. And then Pat Mahomes, number 4. Pat Mahomes has had a down season, but it doesn't look that bad because he has the most help in the NFL all around him. So I go those 4, and then Josh Allen rounds out my top 5. He's just such a naturally talented dude. It's crazy. And when he actually has a good coach for him, he can work wonders, right? Dodds, yeah, you got it. I think Blacklock is much more suited to playing 3-4. I don't know, man. I gotta watch the film on Blacklock. Eric Bieniemy, Louis Riddick. Riddick is an interesting name for sure. I've wrote? Right? I don't know English. I'm Asian. I wrote an article about Louis Riddick on the Texans Unfiltered website. So if you guys want to go check out my thoughts on him, definitely go do check that out. TexansUnfiltered.com. Salah can't teach tackling. The one thing I would argue, so I'm with you, Patrick, in the fact that there's only so much a great defensive coordinator can do if they don't have the personnel. I think that's kind of where you're going with this, right? So I'm with you for the most part, but I think the one and only thing that you really, really, really can say that Salah can teach the defense is tackling. The 49ers have been one of the best tackling teams the past 3 years, I believe. They are again this year despite all their injuries. So that is one thing that, he'll get you the fundamentals. He'll get you to play fast, play hard, play those fundamentals well. So I see that for sure. But my whole point is, do you need the top defensive head coach on the market? Do you need that guy to be able to teach your players how to tackle, how to wrap up? It shouldn't take that. That's my whole thing with Salah, is it shouldn't take the greatest defensive mind or whatever to have to teach your guys to tackle. They should know how to do that. Come on. I get there's little fundamentals and little techniques that you can help them with. Definitely that better coaching should do. But you can get that with say a 7.5 out of 10 in terms of a defensive mind. Weaver and Rack have shown that they're maybe a 2 or a 3. Say Salah's a 10. You should be able to get tackling technique out of a 7.58 type of guy. You know what I mean? And so that's where I think that's kind of my thoughts on that situation. Oh, please, no. Look, I hope the Texans front office doesn't buy into these last few games with David Johnson and think that he's worthy of a roster spot. Not at his price tag. He's not. He's just not. You want to give him a veteran minimum contract? Sure. Give him one last shot with an improved offensive line, improved scheme that's maybe going to use him in better situations to play to his strengths. Sure. But I'm not paying him anything more than that. Hell no. He looked better these last 3 games because we finally got him out in space and we finally paved lanes for him with our offensive line. That's the reason why he looks better, because he actually has space to operate now. But he's still not that type of guy that is going to consistently get you extra yards that the offensive line has not blocked for him. And that's what we need at running back. because we don't currently have an offensive line to depend on. You put David Johnson behind who's the best offensive line in the game right now. You even put him behind that Titans offensive line, and he's going to put up better numbers. Of course, he's going to look good, right? But that's not what we got. That's not what we got. Frank, I'm sorry. I know he's your guy. I'm sorry. I know, man. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. So I'm not high on Garrett Jones as the GM personally, because, you know, and I respect the hustle that he's got. I respect the work that he's putting in. He's trying to grind and trying to be at the top. I respect that for sure. But he just doesn't have the proven track record and the experience that literally everyone else on the list has. And so I think it's the riskiest hire you could possibly make. It's about as risky as just hiring me or your damn mailman. So nothing against the dude personally, but I think there's better options out there. Cooks ain't leaving unless he getting cut. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Not even a vet minimum. Let's get young. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. Running back is the easiest. Okay, maybe not the easiest, but one of the most easiest replaceable positions for cheap capital. Look in the draft where there's just tons of late round talent that you can get. Every year you find a couple gems. Please, let's take a chance on someone. Please, please, please. Top DT free agent for you. Ooh, Leonard Williams, ideally. He's kind of the dream, definitely, because he gives you stuff in the run game, but he also gives you stuff in the pass game. I think he's about to hit double-digit sacks this year. For a DT, that is insane. If you can get a dual-threat DT like that, I mean, just look at what DeForest Buckner did for the Colts defense. Absolutely game changer. And so I think Leonard Williams, I don't think his ceiling's that high, but he's basically at that level. It's borderline. And I think he could be a dream target. But more kind of realistic guys are Dalvin Tomlinson out of the Giants and Tyson Alualu of the Steelers. They're both really good run defenders, and I think they would be great. I see a Texans stuff. I see Tommy with his first comment. I'm fully prepared to be let down with these hires. Tommy, I'm sorry. This franchise has let you down in the past. I feel you. I feel your pain, my dude. I feel you. I think, you know, Cal has never really shown us a reason to put faith in him. I hear that for sure. But I think the Texans GM and head coaching job has never been more attractive than it is right now with DeShaun Watson. That's what we got. That's what we got to rest everything on, man. He's an MVP already. You've already got an MVP level ready quarterback that you can start with. And there's less pressure with the job because of the shit show that Bill O'Brien has left us with, right? No picks, tough salary cap situation, manageable, but tough. And so I think that kind of takes the pressure off of these head coaches and GMs and makes the Texans' job more enticing because they'll know they have time. They can take it at their own pace, right? So I think they're going to end up getting the top guys. Honestly, I don't know about GM for sure, but I do think they're going to get one of the top 3 head coaching candidates. Why didn't we pick up Snacks Harrison? Because Bill O'Brien's a dumbass. Joke Easterby's a dumbass. Everyone in that building who was complacent with Bill O'Brien's horrible decision-making are dumbasses and got to go. I don't know, man. Sheldon Rankins is another great option. Oh yeah, hell no. No, I'm not drafting a running back until at least the 5th round. Maybe the 4th if someone is there that you really like and that falls. But unless it's Najee Harris or Travis Etienne, do not take a running back with our first pick in the 3rd round. Do not do it. Love Nelson Aguilar. I think he's a very underrated wide receiver. He's kind of still had a bad reputation from his Eagles days, but he's really turned around his career with the Raiders. I think he'd be a great deep threat option. What are my thoughts on the interior offensive line next season? The only interior offensive line I want to see back on the Texans roster is Max Sharping. That's about it. Brett Quavale maybe as depth. If you keep him as depth, fine. But other than that, Nick Martin, Zach Fulton, got to go. And it's definitely a huge hole. Like we saw Zach Fulton today. He had to just remind us. That he's trash and gave up the sack. Holy shit, man. So do whatever you can. Look in free agency, look in the draft to get interior offensive line help because DeShaun needs it, man. But Sam Bullock, thank you very much. We got another new member. Thank you for joining the Texans Thoughts team. Be sure to Sam and Tommy got another comment over here. I'll get to you in a second, Tommy. But make sure to check out the community tab once you join the Texans Thoughts team and join the Discord. Check out all the exclusive videos that are there for you. Tons of videos about the Texans, my dream off season for the Texans. Also a bunch of NFL draft content if that's what you like. I got you. Thank you, brother. Or sister. I don't know. Sam, who knows? Jags are targeting Urban Meyer, apparently. I feel like that's awesome for us because they're in the next most attractive job, and I don't want him. You're reading my mind. You're reading Gonzo. Oh, I thought you said not garbage. I thought you said not garbage. He's hot garbage. He's hot garbage. Absolutely. But Tommy, my dude, you're reading my mind. People were getting riled up about Urban Meyer and the Jaguars. Why do we think Urban Meyer is going to be good at the NFL level? What he does with college coaching, it doesn't really translate to the NFL. It really doesn't. And so I'm not scared of Urban Meyer whatsoever. I'm not. I'm also not scared of Trevor Lawrence. I'm not. As great and as much as he's hyped up to be, he's not a very polished quarterback. He has got a great high ceiling, but he needs help around him. And so, sure, he's probably going to go to the Jags, and we're going to have a crazy tough division, but I'm not that worried about him because we got DeShaun Watson, man. How can I be worried when we got DeShaun Watson, man? Good game, close game, Titans on top. Hey, if you're a nice Titans fan, I appreciate you for not forcing me to want to rip my dang hair out. Joe Thuney, I like Joe Thuney. I like Corey Linsley, Brandon Sheriff. Those are kind of the top guys at interior offensive line. There's not a whole lot of depth there, but there are those top guys. Maybe you want to spend big money on. I think you want to spend big money on defense instead, but say you strike out on the top defensive free agents and you can pay a Corey Linsley, a Joe Thuney big money. Definitely go for it. No mercy. Appreciate you for coming out, brother. In the coming years, our division is going to be the hardest. Absolutely. The Jags they're retooling. They could do it right. If they get the hires right, they could do it right. But there's a lot of ifs with them. The Colts are already there. They're a quarterback away. The Titans, I think the Titans, yeah, exactly. Fuck the Titans. Never mind. Fuck the Titans, man. I think they're still frauds. I think today even showed it that they're still frauds. Their defense is hot trash, and they're not going to win the Super Bowl with that type of defense. They're just not. Their offense isn't that good. Their offense looked good today because it's us, right? But they're send the Texans Thoughts link. All right, I got y'all. It should be right below the video. It should be the little join button video. Hey, we hit 3,400 subs. Thank y'all so very much for that. That's honestly huge. In a very short amount of time, it's been like 6 months maybe. That is crazy. I never expected it to get like this, but I'm putting the membership link in the chat. Because my guy Kiami asked for it. There you go, brother. Maybe it's not available in your country. I have ran into some people who they say it's not available in their country, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, man. But I mean, you don't got to pay money to support me if that's what you want to do. Just being here supporting me enough, man. I appreciate you. Diego wants Bud Dupree. I want Bud Dupree too. Because he's a stud and he's proven it that he's not just a one-year wonder. He's had proven years of success, multiple years of success. And I think he's a stud. He's even gotten better in run defense as well. If we can pay him, go for it. Absolutely, Diego. Absolutely. I really love Allen Robinson. Man, producing with trash quarterbacks. Oof, Allen Robinson is kind of the wide receiver dream. If Fuller doesn't want to agree to kind of a lesser contract or get tagged, if he's going to try and force his way out of here, force a trade or something, go pay Allen Robinson. Sure, he can be a legit wide receiver one. Bring Clowney back. Hey, I'm on the same train as you, Gonzo. I'm on the same train as you. I'm Clowney's number one fan. I'd be good at college. I don't think he's ready for that NFL. Absolutely. Hey, the wooden stick out here preaching. He may be good at addition, but that doesn't mean he's good at geometry. The college level is nothing like the NFL level. Nothing. It's very hard for college coaches to transit. Look at Cliff Kingsbury. Everyone was riding Cliff Kingsbury's damn dick out of college and wanted him, right? And all I hear from Cardinals fans is that he's a horrible play caller. He's so inconsistent, and they're struggling. So college is definitely not a guaranteed thing. What is my favorite round 5 to 7 wide receiver and running back? I got you. Running back, Jarrett Patterson. Absolutely. Go check him out. Go watch him. He is amazing. He's a freak athlete, but he's also got great vision, great ability to manipulate defenders out of their gaps. He has some of the most beautiful cuts I've ever seen. Love him. In terms of wide receiver, that late, I love De'Ami Brown. I love De'Ami Brown out of UNC, my dude. Whoo, he's got juice. He's got size. He's a poor man's DK Metcalf. He's not as built as him. He's not as fast as him. I'm not saying he's going to turn into him, but he wins in similar ways, and I think we could use that on the roster. Thoughts on the Seahawks offensive coordinator? Brian Schottenheimer. So first of all, I think it was kind of leaked that he's getting an interview because, I mean, yeah, sure, he'll get an interview. Fine, doesn't really matter. But I think it's more of just his agent kind of putting it out there and trying to build up the hype for him. I don't think he's going to get serious consideration unless they completely blow him out the water or he blows them out the water with his interview. But I don't think he's the top guy. I kind of worry about his leadership ability. I kind of worry about how he can instill a new culture and the staff that he can bring around him. He's a decent offensive mind, but Seahawks fans have hated that man's guts up until this season. They literally hated that man's guts. So he's kind of just riding off of 1 year of good play. So I don't know. And that Seahawks offense is struggling as of recently. Struggling. After the first 6 or so weeks, they've been, I don't know, man. I don't know. When is the Texans' first pick in the draft? I believe it's number 67. That's what someone said in the chat before. Yeah, he's all right, but I just don't think he's the top guy. I think he's more suited for an OC job. Gonzo, get Gonzo. No. No. Yeah, I'll be down to bring Aaron Conley back on a prove-it deal, 1 year prove-it deal, get him healthy, get him 100%, and let's see if he can build upon the flashes that he showed for us, because I really, really loved the flashes that he showed. Cornerback room of Roby, William Jackson, Conley, then Reed, and probably draft Nasruddin. Oh, you're with me. Shifty Mike is with me on the Hamza Nasruddin train. One of my favorite safety prospects. He's a tackle machine. We need to tackle. We need DBs who can tackle. Go get you Hamza Nasruddin. Check him out if you haven't already, but I like that secondary a lot. That way you get William Jackson and Conley on the outside, and you put Roby in the slot where I think is his best position. Or you can, if Conley doesn't work out, then you have Roby in the slot and you got Roby outside and you got Reed in the slot. That's great, man. I like that. Resurrect Marty Schottenheimer. Thoughts on our safety group? Y'all want a video on Lonnie Johnson? Do y'all want a video on Lonnie Johnson and his growth at safety? Y'all want that? Y'all want to see how Lonnie Johnson has done at safety? Because I got the film for it. I've been watching. I got the film for it. I can make a video if y'all want. I think our safety group, they're all young. That was kind of a big worry for me going into this season, is that we didn't have a vet leader back there. And I think this season it really showed. Just the amount of mistakes that they would make, just the lack of communication at times. They need that leader, in my opinion. And I think with Jay Reed and with Lonnie, there's potential there because they're great athletes, they're workers, they're smart guys. There's things to build with. Did they have the greatest season? No, obviously. No, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. But there's reason to still want to believe in them. And I think you get them a proper DB coach, because whatever their DB coach is teaching them, forget that shit. Forget it. Get them a proper coach and they can be a good tandem. Yes, we want the Lonnie video. All right, Lonnie video is coming. I got a Zach Cunningham video that I just recorded. I just got to go edit it and stuff. Probably be up either the day after, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And then I'll do a Lonnie Johnson video. Depending on how well the Zach Cunningham video does, I'll give y'all the Lonnie Johnson video either this week or next week, depending on how good it does. So blow that video up if y'all really want that Lonnie video. Yes, on the Lonnie video. Okay, y'all love Lonnie Johnson. All right. Fixing the trenches should be priority number one. Absolutely. I'm with you, Chris, 100% of the way. Defensive line, offensive line, both sides of the ball. Needs fixing. AA. Nah, I don't. They're already lacking so much capital. I think they should just take as many shots as they can with these mid-round picks and hope that you can get at least one diamond in the rough. Who all do I want gone next year? Should we make a list? Let's make a list. Number 1, Whitney MIA Merciless. Whitney MIA Merciless. I think there's a very good chance that he is gone. I think there's a very, very good chance that he is gone. Whether it's trade, cut, whatever it may be, he on the outs. Not Whitney Merciless, number 1. Benardrick McKinney, we got to get off his contract. And I'm starting with the defensive side of the ball. Benardrick McKinney's got to go. Ideally, I would like Eric Murray gone, but his contract kind of makes it tough. Who else on that defense? Brandon Dunn can go. He showed he's depth at best and he's getting overpaid. Brandon Scarlett better go. Every time I saw 57 on the field today, he made a horrible play. Every time I saw it. Holy shit. As for the offense, what are we at? We're at 4 now. As for the offense, Nick Martin, Zach Fulton, David Johnson. Those are my 3. Darren Fells, too. I think Farrell Brown has proven that he's Darren Fells, but better. Right? He blocks. He can be a red zone threat for you with his size. So I think those are the main guys that need to go. Sam's asking trade JJ for a 2. If you can get a 2 and like a 3 or maybe a high 4th, I think you might have to pull the trigger. And also if you're sending him to a contender, because we want to do right by him, right? It sucks. I would hate to see JJ off this team. He is the Texans, man. He is a Texan at heart, man. And you can tell he loves and cares for this team, man. But I think to give him the best send-off possible would be to put him on a contender. I think that's what we got to do, man. Lonnie video is a must. All right. I got y'all. Y'all better blow up the Zach video then. Y'all wanted to fix Zach video. I'll show y'all why he had a down season and how we can fix it, because the mistakes he's making are fixable. Absolutely. So I'll definitely be putting that out. And then did I just cut out? Oh, I'm back apparently. Apparently I'm back. Hargraves. I forgot about Hargraves and Gaines. Good catch. Good catch, my dude. Good catch, my dude. Hey, you said it, not me. But peep my tweet, though. Hargraves and Gaines got to go. What the hell happened to... I don't know, man. This man's been injured more. It sucks for him because he's shown flashes. He's shown flashes of talent, but he just can't stay healthy. It sucks. I think we got to move on. We can't depend on him. We can't. Hargraves got to go. Yes, my bad. I forgot about him. All our corners, man. Only cornerbacks that should stay are Roby and John Reed. That's honestly... I wish we've seen enough out of like Cornell Armstrong. Ain't that a dude on the team? And we have not seen anything out of him. So I don't know. I don't know about him. I don't know. How about that AJ Moore guy? I think AJ Moore, I said it earlier this week, but I think AJ Moore, he's shown this season that, he's still a high-level special teamer, and I think he can be a good safety 4, not even a safety 3 or not even a starter. I think he's just too inconsistent at this point. But he's a good safety 4, do some occasional dime linebacker stuff, come let him blitz a little. But I think he was the one who made the mistake on the bomb today, where he came down, he covered the crossing route instead of covering over top. But I think he's just too inconsistent right now. My guy Lucien wants a James Casey video. They don't make film that far back. That's the sad part. My guy. Should we sign Alden Smith? I actually really like what Alden Smith has done this year. He's a risk with everything that's gone on with him, but I would be down for it with a little approve it deal. I'll be down. I feel you, bro. I feel your pain. Therapist thoughts is here. Come rant to me, bro. What's wrong? Trade BMAC for anything you can possibly get. You really just want to get off that contract. Oh my God. I just hit my fucking funny bone. Oh my God. Y'all know what that happens. That shit. Woo. Trade him. You get maybe a 5th round, 6th round pick at best. You got to do it. Man. Fulton is likely gone, but we stuck with Nick Martin. Would you rather have him stay at center and draft a new guard, or have him move to guard and draft a center? I guess I would rather keep him. If those are the only two options, I would rather keep him at center and draft a guard. Number one, because there's a lot of good guards in this draft. And number two, because you don't want to really move him around that much and mess him up. I don't know how much better he's going to play at guard, to be honest. I don't. Hey, I'm with you, H-Town Sports. Hey, Geno Stone was my guy. Geno Stone was my guy. Finally, the one guy that the Texans finally picked up off the waiver wires that I actually like. And they go make him inactive. That one hurt. 16-0. 16-0. 16-0. Nothing else. Nah. I don't know, man. It's so early. We know literally nothing about this team. I'm with you, bro. Fuck Malcolm Butler. I hate him. I believe it was 2, Cedric. I believe it was 2. Yup, Vernon Hargreaves is trash. I don't know. Like, literally, you don't have to be smart to know that on every third down, the Titans were going to target Vernon Hargreaves. Every third down. Like clockwork, man. Like clockwork. Hey, you said it, not me. Which rookies take the biggest year 2 leap? I think Ross Blacklock, just because of kind of, I mean to say this in the best way possible, but kind of how low the bar was. I think, taking the biggest leap, I think he's the best candidate for that, because he also does have a pretty high ceiling. I think he just needs to work on just having this game speed slow down for him. The speed of the game. That's how you say it. Jesus Christ. I can't speak English today. I think he's going to take a good jump. If you get him a new defensive line coach, simplify his role, have him do the stuff that he was doing at TCU that made him so successful. Just shooting double teams, not two gapping, not trying to hold your block, stack and shed. Just shoot the gaps, man. Play athletic, play fast, play quick, and just keep it simple for him. Fuck Tannehill. Fuck Tannehill. I don't hate Tannehill, but fuck the Titans. Fuck the Titans. Who would I have taken 3rd overall? I would have traded back and taken probably Micah Parsons or Devontae Smith or Patrick Surtain, one of those guys. That's what I've done. I would trade back, get a haul, trade back to a couple of spots, let a QB needy team trade up, and yeah. Unless Penei Sewell, is that how you say his name? Penei Sewell? I don't know. Tackle dude, unless he can play guard, I'm trading down. Hey, Director of Player Personnel. Hey, that's a great title. I like that one. Call it. Hey, Gonzo calling it. Omenihu going to the Pro Bowl next year. He calling it. I love Omenihu, man. Charles Omenihu, I really like him as a player, as a person. I think he's a funny dude. But I think he's just consistently showed up in pass rushing situations. I had another sack today, and his long arms and his low pad level, it just really makes him so powerful to stop and tough to stop in the pass rush game. He's a problem against interior offensive linemen. And I think that's a very, very, very important role that we need. Is we haven't had an interior pass rusher in literally probably the entire freaking franchise history. And so we need to continue to coach him up, continue to give him more snaps, get him an actual defensive line coach that can help him with the run defense. And he's going to be a hell of a player, man. He's going to be a hell of a player. Absolutely. He does look really good. Jeremy Liu is an OG. He's an OG. Been since the beginning of this channel, man. Appreciate you, brother. Hate the Titans more than any team. Shake my head. We could kick. I hope we kick their ass next season. I'm with you, bro. Fuck the Colts. Fuck the Titans. I don't care about the Jags because they're the Jags. But fuck the Colts. Fuck the Titans. I am new here. What's up, Marvin? Everyone say hi, Marvin. Hi, Marvin. What's up, my dude? How you feeling? How you feeling on this game? How you feeling on the season being over? Because we're in pain, but we're all here for you. We got you. We'll get through this together, my dude. Thoughts on Carlos Watkins? I think Carlos Watkins has shown that, Anthony Weaver, if there's one thing he can do, he's not been a great DC. He's been kind of a horrible DC. But if there's one thing that he can do is he can kind of coach up these defensive tackles to defend the run. That's kind of the one thing he's shown he can do. DJ Reader, Brandon Dunn showed good good plays at times. Carlos Watkins as well, I think, to be like mediocre depth pieces. These late round picks, these undrafted guys to be mediocre depth pieces. Hi, Marvin. Cyanide is my guy for helping out with that. Thank you, brother. Make him feel welcome. He's new here. Fuck everyone who ain't the text. Hey, get on this dude's level. Get on this dude's energy. Get on this. Hey, my guy. Appreciate you. Hey, Marvin. Okay, I saw an interesting point up here. Sir Muffle Buns. Yeah, there's a lot of debate going around, Is the Tunsil trade worth it? I think right now you say no because of the Texans' record this year, man. It didn't end up translating to winning football. It didn't. As great and as elite Tunsil is, I'll be the first to say it. I still think he's the best left tackle in the game. I'll still say it. And think about how well he's playing despite Mike Devlin, right? Think about the Mike Devlin factor. So he's the best left tackle in the game, in my opinion. But the trade showed that left tackle, one guy isn't going to fix an offensive line. Getting you a stud franchise left tackle, it can take an average offensive line to really damn great. But we weren't an average line to begin with, and that's the problem. The interior of the offensive line has just been letting this team down all year. And so when you think about it being 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, plus all the money that we had to pay him, I get the argument. That it wasn't completely worth it. I hear you out. But to play devil's advocate, look at the draft. The Dolphins, they took Austin Jackson to kind of try and replace Laramie Tunsil. I don't love Austin Jackson. I know a lot of other draft quote-unquote experts who don't love Austin Jackson either, thought he was a reach. And he could maybe pan out to be a good tackle, but he's not as good as Laramie Tunsil is right now. He's not. Even the Dolphins have our number 3 overall pick. They take Penei Sewell, whatever. He's not going to be as good as Laramie Tunsil is in his first 3 years, I'll bet. I'll bet that for sure. Hey, Marvin. See, that's what's my guy, Marvin. My guy. Thank you for subbing. Thank y'all for welcoming Marvin to the fam. Blacklock popped. Henry need him to step up next year. Yeah, he showed some flashes, man. Him and Grenard actually were stepping up a little bit, playing, making some more plays. I thought that, you saw at times where it was starting to click. It was starting to click for them. So definitely good there. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the Tunsil trade? And let me scroll back up, see what y'all are saying. Hi, chat. Hey, my guy Marvin. Hi, Marvin. Yes, Gonzo, my guy. Y'all are so nice. This is why we're a great community, man. What are your thoughts on PJ Hall? I really liked him. PJ Hall showed a lot of good flashes, but he's still an inconsistent young player. Now, I think he has a high ceiling because of his athleticism. He showed really good juice off the ball at times, good power to drive guys back and be disruptive. But then we started playing a lot more of this 2-gapping system, asking him to read block, stack, and shed. And that's not where he's at his best. Again, just like Blacklock, have them penetrate, man. And I think that's a role better suited for him. So if we play that style of defense going forward, bring back PJ Hall on a cheap deal, have him try and prove himself yet again, because he did show some flashes, but he just was not consistent whatsoever. And the other thing with him is he's a little undersized. He's not going to be your nose tackle that you want. You kind of have to play him at 3-tech and kind of go from there. But Tommy's saying, a guy on Instagram just tried to argue with me that Dalvin Cook does. Block his ass, bro. What the fuck? No. And look, Dalvin Cook is a great player. No disrespect to him, but there's just no running back that deserves MVP votes over DeShaun Watson. The only guy you can really make that argument for is Derrick Henry. And if you're not making that argument for Derrick Henry, I don't want to hear about no Dalvin Cook. And Dalvin Cook is great, but any more head coach or GM videos coming out soon? I will have a Matt Eberflus video. A lot of y'all have asked for that, and there will definitely be a Matt Eberflus video coming out. I talked to a guy, one of my buddies is a Colts writer. He covers the Colts. He's done a bunch of player interviews with Colts players as well. He's a great dude, very knowledgeable about the game. I think he he's kind of my type of, he's kind of like, he loves the film like me, and so he knows a whole lot about the nuances of the Colts defense, and so he knows a whole lot about Matt Eberflus. He's kind of the Matt Eberflus and the Colts expert, and so I'm going to have him on the channel, and we're going to talk about Matt Eberflus, and that'll probably be the last head coach video I make, but that one's definitely going to be a great video. It'll be worth it the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, very possible. Very possible. He's talking about the Tunsil trade if you're just tuning in, but you also have to consider the injuries with DeShaun Watson, right? We saw this game with Rod Johnson and Charlie Heck at tackle. That's not what you want for a 16-game season. That's not what you want. And so, sure, we still gave up like 45-something sacks this year, but it could have been damn near 60 without Tunsil, right? And all it takes is one of those hits. All it takes is one hit for DeShaun Watson, and season over, possibly even career over, right? All it takes is one. So definitely from that sense, the Tunsil trade brings a lot of value, man. A lot of value. Henry got Gonzo's vote for MVP. Damn Gonzo, you believe in him that much? Marvin for director of player personnel. Y'all are the best, my brother. Y'all are the best. Hire Marvin, man. Marvin is GM. Doing a draft stream. Hey, check out the channel. I did a mock draft. We did like 5 mock drafts where we took your input and we made picks, and we made hell of picks. But we'll definitely be doing a lot more draft streams going forward. That was probably the most fun live stream of the season. That was so much fun. Best highlight of the season. Ooh, you gotta let me think for a minute there. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Dabble or nothing. Hey, he's on the dabble train. Highlight of the season, man. What is the highlight of the season? No, I don't. Unfortunately, my dude, I don't think Duke Ejiofor is gonna see the field. It's just he's got Dylan Cole syndrome, where they just can't stay on the field. Unfortunately, highlight of the season. I don't know, man. I'm blanking. What are y'all's highlights of the season? Had they just kept Dwayne Brown, season would have been different, man. Definitely. I do think JJ's gone. I put it like an 85% chance he's gone. Unfortunately. Can I review the schedule for next year? Is the Texans schedule out? You on the schedule? Highlight of the season. I'm still trying to think, my dude. Don't think I ignored you. The schedule is out. Okay, let me share my screen for y'all. Y'all see my screen? So apparently, this is our 2021 schedule. And before I get into this, I'll let y'all look at it. But before I get into this, let me think about my highlight of the season. Highlight of the season. Oh, that's a tough-ass schedule, bro. Man. I don't know. What are y'all saying? What are y'all highlights of the season? Getting rid of Bill O'Brien. Oh, yeah, it's definitely J.J. Watt's pick 6, bro. That was crazy. Austin Baum, Fuller, Titans game was nice. I don't remember which one you're talking. Oh, I do remember when you're talking. That was crazy. That was a crazy game, bro. Holy shit. Thanksgiving game is the highlight for me. Mine was when we beat the Pats. Hey, we're keeping Marvin's comment up here because Marvin for director of player personnel for 2021. All right. Yeah, I think JJ Watt's pick 6, that was a hell of a moment. That was crazy. It's just like a dial back the clock for one last time, man, giving us one last highlight before he hits the road. I think that was definitely one of the biggest highlights of the season. But with DeShaun Watson, man, your season is filled with highlights. All right, let's break down this schedule, and then we're gonna get out of here soon because my laptop is overheating and it's about to explode. I got a time bomb over here. First game, Arizona Cardinals. Winnable game. I'm not scared of them, but it's a tough opponent. Definitely got to be worried about. They can still improve, of course. Buffalo Bills, that's going to be very tough. I think the Bills are a super underrated and great team. Colts, another tough game. Jesus, that's a rough 3-game start, to be honest. Like these two especially. Ooh. Jacksonville, easy dub. Not even going to talk about it. Titans. Damn, we got 3 division games in a row. That's interesting. Patriots, easy dub. I think it should be. Okay. We turn around here and get some easy games with the Jets and the Patriots. So 2 tough games. I'll say 3 tough games with the Bills, Colts, Titans. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 easy games with the Jags, Pats, Jets, Cardinals. So not too bad. But then you play the Rams, then the Seahawks. Then we don't know 2 of those games. Division. Miami's even looking good too, man. Then damn, this is a fucking hard schedule again, bro. What the hell? Oh, it froze. My bad. Marvin Subbing is the highlight of the season. Marvin Subbing is the highlight of the season, bro. You're right. JJ 100th sack. Y'all got a much better memory than me. My favorite highlight was Scottie Phillips getting to play. I feel you, bro. I've been on the Scottie Phillips hype train since Ole Miss. Since his college days at Ole Miss, man. I love him. And he's got some juice. We got to see more, but we didn't get the chance. Not sure when this will start up again, but there's a massive subreddit. There's massive group mock drafts. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to join. We should do some mock drafts one day. Hey, I got y'all. Don't worry. We'll be doing mock draft streams. I love doing these streams, man. Y'all are great in them. Y'all are super supportive and fun. So definitely be doing more streams, more mock drafts. There is one up on the channel, though, if you want to check that out. That's not the order? Oh, is that just the games? It's just not the order? That's just the list of opponents? Okay. We just don't know the order yet. That's just the list of the point. Okay. Nonetheless, the games that aren't against the division are tough. I mean, the only easy ones really are the Pats and the Jets. So that's kind of tough. And the Cards. The Cards are like mediocre. I'd put them in mediocre. I love to beat the Cards. Yeah. Fuck, man. Fuck DeAndre Hopkins. No, I love him. But it hurts. And I would love to beat them too. I feel you, brother. You think we keep Scottie Phillips? Probably not, man. It's just looking at it like this, like with a new regime coming in, it's very, very rare that they will keep an undrafted guy who hasn't shown anything. And irregardless of the fact if him not showing anything, irregardless of if it was the coaching staff's fault or his fault, it's just very unlikely that the new GM is gonna want to keep him. But if they're smart, if they've seen his college tape, maybe they do. I hope they do. I hope they keep a chance on him. Take a chance on him. Mason Calvert says, what you think about getting rid of our nasty contracts for picks and then using that new cap space to sign key pieces? That's exactly what I want, man. That's exactly what I want. Mason Culver for GM, bro. Mason Culver for GM, absolutely. I think tradable assets, JJ Watt, as much as it would suck. JJ Watt, Bernard McKinney, maybe Bradley Roby as well. Maybe Justin Reed. I don't want to have to trade Justin Reed, but maybe. Hey, that's the dream, Shifty Mike. Shifty Mike for GM too, if he's going to pull that shit off. Okay. I played safety and I played wideout. I played boundary safety, strong safety, and I was wide receiver too. I wasn't that good. I'll be honest. I wasn't that good, but but I played. Bro, D-Hop, that's kind of all he does is complain. I love him, but you gotta stop complaining, man. Keep Cooks and Duke or nah? I think you got to keep Cooks, man. I think his speed and his ability to win on deep crossers, it just meshes so damn well with what DeShaun Watson does well. It really does. And the two really built a great chemistry over the season. And I think you got to keep him, but at a reduced price. So hopefully you can restructure his contract, giving him more guaranteed money because the Texans actually owe $0 guaranteed dollars to Brandon Cooks. It's all the Rams right now, but lower his APY, and then go get him some guaranteed money, man. Maybe a 7th if you're lucky. Maybe a conditional 7th in 30-25, right? No, not even 20-25. Maybe fucking 30-25. That's probably what you're going to get. Lordy. I don't know if this is a popular opinion, but I'd love the running back duo last season and Hyde and Duke Johnson. I would be fine with them. I would have been fine with them too, running it back as well. Absolutely, man. It was fun to have that kind of power and then that quickness, We signed a defensive player. Absolutely. I think my top defensive targets, in terms of defensive line, Leonard Williams, like I talked about before, Yannick Ngakoue, Bud Dupree, Shaq Barrett. If you can get one of those guys, those studs, that's the absolute dream. But then you can also look in the secondary, William Jackson III. And I think a safety I would love to get is Keanu Neal. when he's healthy, he's a top 10 safety. You just got to bank on him being healthy and give him kind of not a prove it deal, but a small 2-year deal. See if he can stay healthy, man, because it's amazing. I don't. Hey, wouldn't that be fun, bro? Wouldn't that be fun to break down my high school film, do a little film breakdown on myself? Oh man, that would be fun. That would be fun. Nah, my school we don't record nothing. Unfortunately, we were horrible. I'll tell y'all, we were horrible. We were worse than the dang Texans, man. You think the Texans are bad? Watch my high school games, bro. Watch my high school games. We sucked ass. Lordy. All right, we're coming up on an hour. I'll spend the last 5 minutes. Appreciate everyone for coming out. If you haven't already, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Appreciate you all for coming out, guys. Appreciate you all. Check out the channel for the rest of for other videos that I have made. Dorsey made the Chiefs and the Browns. I want him as our GM. I wouldn't mind Dorsey. I think the great things about Dorsey is he's aggressive. He's very aggressive. He will attack a team's needs and do whatever possible to fix that. And he's put together talented rosters. Absolutely. Has he made some bad head coach decisions? Has he made some bad quarterback decisions? Yeah. But we already have the quarterback, right? And hopefully he can get it right with this head coach search. Hopefully he can. There's a lot of good candidates this year. I wouldn't mind Dorsey at all. Matthew Edwards, I love Sermon for next season. We try to run downhill, but we don't have the right person. Absolutely. Trey Sermon or Zamir White. Zamir White's my guy. Zamir White is my guy. I know Trey Sermon's getting a lot of hype recently because he had great games, but if you watch those games, watch the offensive line. They're absolutely dominating. Their OSU's offensive line is dominating. And I'm not saying Sermon's a bad player, but I think he's in that round 5-6 range, late 4 to late 6 round. That's where I take him. There are guys that like above him, like a Zamir White, like a Jarrett Patterson, like a Kenneth Gainwell. Definitely over Trey Sermon. But he's cool. I bet you could have burned. Oh, yeah. Oh, no question. Hargrave's getting burnt, bro. Hargrave's getting mossed. Hargrave's getting his ankles snapped. I put the moves on Vernon Hargraves. Hell yeah, bro. You know it. You know it. Oh, Evan, thank you, brother. Thank you all for supporting, for coming out. Can't believe we're still rocking around 100 guys in here. That's crazy. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel, supporting me as a person. It's been great. Here's the thing: is we can still have fun. We can still chill and have a good time in these streams and these videos, despite how bad the season has been. Think about that real quick. Think about that. Despite everything, we can still have a good time here. And so I think the future is only up. It's pointing up, man. It's only going to get better from here. And man, it's going to be a great time. I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. Thank you for your love and commitment to Texan football. Keep teaching. I got you, bro. I got you. I love when people say that they love that I'm teaching them something, because that's really like what I want to do. I mean, I want to entertain, but I also want to educate. And so you saying that, appreciate that big time, dude. Just show me that we should fire everyone. I was hoping to keep Weaver and Kelly, but not fire everyone. Yeah. Oh, you meant today. Oh, yeah. No, everyone's got to go. Everyone's got to go, from Joke to everyone else in the front office, to Rack, to Mike Devlin, to Tim Kelly, to Anthony Weaver, to their linebacker coach, DB coach, whatever, wide receiver coach, tight end coach, offensive line coach, fullback coach. Is that a coach? I don't know. Water boy, dude who pumps the damn footballs. Everyone gotta go. I bet Marvin. Oh yeah, me. Oh, could y'all imagine me and Marvin lining up on the wideouts, bro? Let DeShaun throw to me and Marvin, bro. Let DeShaun throw to me and Marvin, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you, my dude. New favorite Texans YouTuber and tweeter. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, if you're not following me on Twitter, hit me up, Texans_thoughts. You can always tweet me. I'll do my very best to respond. That's something I love to do. Always love talking to y'all. I do live game tweets, a lot of stuff. You'll have updates on videos, stuff like that. Oh, baby, my guy, Father Griffin. Appreciate you for the donation. Gonna miss the weekly streams, man. Hey, we'll put something together. We'll do some weekly streams if y'all really want it. If y'all want it, man, I got you. We'll do weekly streams. We'll think about something else to talk about. Thank you so much for the $3, man. Appreciate you. And for those who've stuck around to the end, I got some news for y'all. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Thank you. Got some news. With all the support you guys have shown me, this channel has been amazing. It's exceeded my expectations, really. And so I've made a lot of investments into the channel now. Made a lot of investments to up the quality and to bring some new things to the videos, to the streams, just to kind of enhance the quality of the product and make it a better experience for y'all as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I'll be coming soon in the next month or so. I'll be making all these upgrades. And yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. I missed Dead Shred multiple times. Dead Shred? Did Dead Shred? Oh, my bad. Do you think Cal McNair will give Garrett Jones an in? No, I don't. He's a cool story man, but nah. You and Storm, hey, me and Storm we already doing the pod. We already kind of doing the pod together. I'll go on and do the pod. If you guys haven't checked it out, Texans Unfiltered, I do write for them. I do go on the podcast for them. Me, Patrick Storm, and John Wade do a weekly podcast where talk about whatever's going on, and I'll always answer y'all's questions on there. So that's my guy. Marvin, I'm glad I'm here. I love meeting new people. We love meeting you too, Marvin. We love meeting you. Marvin. You're the best. Appreciate you, Patrick. Appreciate everyone for coming out. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. That's going to do it for me. Texan season officially over. We can finally get away with all this negative energy, all of these negative, not negative people, but horrible people with this franchise. And we can turn a new leaf, enter the new era, the new regime with positivity and winning, and with Marvin. And so that's going to do it for me. Hope y'all enjoyed. Take care and enjoy the rest